So you've heard of purse bacon? Today, we're gonna take purse bacon to the next level.
With bacon jerky. Hey, what's up, family? I'm Rachel.
And I'm Joe.
And we are Two Crazy Ketos.
And if you're new to our channel, welcome. Here on Two Crazy Ketos, we do different things like product reviews and we do recipe videos. We talk about various keto topics, and every Monday, we go live on Keto Beyond the Couch because life exists beyond the couch.
You can find us in different social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
And we have a website, which is twocrazyketos.com, and that's where you're going to find all of our different recipes. Now, we do upload at least 5 new videos every single week, so make sure you subscribe to our channel.
And don't forget to hit the little bell icon, and that way every single time we upload a new video, you'll be alerted to it.
So, I'm sure you've heard of purse bacon.
Yes, I love me some purse bacon. I think Carrie Brown was the first person that put the idea of purse bacon on my radar, and I was like, yes, I need more portable meat.
Now, if you don't know what purse bacon is, it's basically where you walk around with a Ziploc bag of cooked bacon in your purse that you can snack on or use as maybe like an on-the-go lunch. The problem that I have with purse bacon is 2 things. Number one, sometimes it could tend to be a bit greasy.
Yes.
The other thing is some people worry about, like, is it going to go bad, especially if maybe you put it in your purse today and you want it tomorrow.
Well, for me, it's more about like the chew, because I can hork down bacon really quickly. You know, it can kind of crumble all to pieces. I like a beef jerky consistency. And I think today we have made something amazing.
Now, one of the things that really made us start thinking about this, and listen, bacon jerky, it's nothing new. Years ago, when I was way into video games with the kids, we used to actually buy beef jerky from this company that specifically geared their beef jerky towards gamers.
Right.
Gamers were always like going for 10, 12, 14 hours. That was not a good thing of me doing that.
Not great in front of a screen for that long.
And they did have a bacon jerky. But recently, we actually had traveled to Tennessee for the Proper Human Diet Summit. And while we were there, we came across this bacon jerky. The problem was this bacon jerky had so much sugar in it that even just the plain flavor one had 7 grams of carbs per slice.
For bacon. Hello.
So over the last few weeks, we've been working on perfecting some bacon jerky. But one of the things we really wanted to do with this recipe is make it that anybody can do it. You know, we have lots of different kitchen gadgets. That's where I like to invest my money. We don't like to go out to eat a lot. We don't go to the movies a lot. We find different things that we can use to give us better food in our house for our keto carnivore lifestyle.
Exactly.
So we do have smokers and dehydrators and all those different things. But we understand a lot of people don't have that. So we didn't want to do this video until we knew that you could do this in your home. And today we're going to show you how to do it. And this is probably the easiest recipe we've ever made.
How easy is it?
This is so easy that Rachel can make it.
Well, it is a good thing because Rachel loves to consume this. So I need to be able to make it on my own, whether you are here or not.
So here's the thing about this is we're going to show you 2 different flavors. But honestly, the sky's the limit with this. You could make a teriyaki bacon. All you need to do is come up with some different teriyaki flavors you want and soak the bacon. You could come up with like a super hot one and put chili peppers on it. But today, we're going to show you how to make a plain, ordinary bacon jerky. And you can see this is bacon jerky. It looks like bacon, but it's nice and flat. It's not crispy. And you see, it does have like the texture of beef jerky.
It's nice and chewy.
The other flavor we're going to show you how to make is a sweet sriracha. Because for me, there's nothing better than when you get that sweet, salty, with a slight bit of a kick flavor going.
It's so stinking good.
You ready? Let me show you what we're going to need. Bacon.
A whole lot of bacon.
Then for the sweet sriracha, we're going to use some sriracha. This is the brand that we were able to find locally in the store quickly. This is the Tabasco brand. And then we're going to use some stevia. You ready to get into this?
So ready.
Okay, so we're going to show you how to do this 2 different ways. I'm going to show you how to do it in a smoker, and I'm going to show you how to do it in your oven. So we're going to start off with, we've got a bunch of bacon.
Look how beautiful that is.
Now, the amount of bacon that you need is going to be dependent on how much room you have on your racks in either your smoker or your oven. We're going to make a small batch just to show you how to do it. And also with the smoker, depending on the kind of smoker you have, you can do this by adding some smoke flavor, or you can do it with no smoke flavor. So I have both a pellet grill and an electric smoker. With the pellet grill, you have no choice but to have smoke flavor.
It's going to be smoky.
Because you're using pellets. But if you have an electric smoker, you can literally just use the smoker for that low temperature and not worry about adding pellets, or you can add just a little bit. It's completely up to you of how much flavor you want. If you are going to smoke it with some smoke flavor, I highly advise you don't do more than about an hour of actual smoking, and then everything after that is temperature. So here's what we're going to do. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab some racks, okay? And we've got also a small rack to do our oven. Now, with our oven one, what you want to do is just line your pan. This is not a requirement to line your pan. This is ease of cleanup.
Right.
So you can line it with parchment paper, you can line up aluminum foil, whatever you have, or you can just leave it. Then what you're going to want is, these are the smoker racks. You're going to want to have some kind of like an oven safe kind of like cooling rack, cookie rack, anything like that. And you're just going to lay it across the top like that. Now here's what you're going to do. You're going to take a couple, we're going to do in the oven 2 slices of regular and 2 slices of the sweet sriracha. So just take 4 slices and lay it across the top.
Now you want them this way, or you want them this way?
No, you're going to go lengthwise.
Okay.
What you also want to do here is do not stretch it out. Also, with the bacon jerky, you want to use thick cut bacon. So I get this at Fresh Market because every Monday, Fresh Market does buy one, get one free. But you can also do this with homemade or any of the store-bought ones. Just use a thick cut bacon. So we're going to put that off to the side. And then what we're going to do is on our smoker rack. So we're just going to do 2 racks today. And what you want to do is have one of these like mesh kind of things. This helps 2 things. Number one, you don't want anything to stick. And also it helps to not have all the grates and having things just fall through all of your grates. So what we're going to do is just put like 5 slices on each one of those. We'll do 1 rack of regular and 1 rack of sweet sriracha. And again, when you're putting it down, don't pull it and stretch it. You want this to be a thicker piece. And as we pull and stretch it, sometimes you're going to get it thinner. And what you want to make sure is have all about the same size slices. So this we will put off to the side so that we can make some bacon burgers after we're done with this video.
Yum.
Okay, now we can put that off to the side. We're going to make our sweet sriracha. And you don't need a lot. We're going to take a little bowl. There's no measuring here. Okay? That's why this is one of the easiest recipes you're ever going to make.
Okay.
So what you want to do is put a couple tablespoons of sriracha in there. So we're just going to go ahead and dump a bunch in.
All right.
Okay? You want to have enough to cover, if you're making the sweet sriracha flavor, your strips of bacon. So depending on how many strips you're going to go, you're just going to go ahead and add that in. Then we're going to add some sweetener. And for this, what I do is I go to taste.
Okay.
So I start off with probably about 20 drops. Then take a little basting brush, give it a little mix. And now, if you were a professional chef, you would have a tasting spoon. But we don't have a tasting spoon with us. So just use your finger and go, is that sweet enough?
That's delicious.
Okay?
Yeah.
So that one's good. Good for you there?
Nice.
I'll go ahead and give it a little taste here. That's perfect.
It's delicious.
Sweet with a little bit of spice. You can add more sweetness if you want. You can add less sweetness. You can also do just sriracha.
Right.
Now, if you don't want a sweet sriracha, you can also get any kind of spice blend. You can get like the Redmond chili lime. the organic seasoned salt, garlic, pepper, anything you want. Go ahead and put it across the top. The only one I would not use is the barbecue because you will burn your bacon. Believe me, I tried.
Yes.
So we're going to take our tray, one of our trays of bacon, the one we want to go sweet sriracha, and we're going to give a light coating of the sriracha across one side. And you want to make sure you give it a good coating like that. So yeah, nice even coat. So you're basically painting your little sauce on there.
Ooh, this is better than like a wine and paint.
Now, if you want to do, for example, a teriyaki, you can find your favorite keto-friendly teriyaki sauce, whether it's a store-bought one or it's one you've made at home. And you can go ahead and soak the bacon in that for a couple of hours in like a marinade and let all of that pork bacon soak up the flavors.
Oh, wow.
I find this is just super easy, and it's become our favorite one out of all the different ones we've tried. This is the one that I really like because it brings that sweetness to it.
You got sweet and spice. And I will say that, like, I feel like as it cooks, it's not as spicy as you think. It just adds a really good flavor.
Now, one thing I did do is learn, if you want to coat both sides, you can. What I would do is, after you've had it in the oven or in your smoker for a couple hours, you can go back and give it a little more basting. But I have honestly found you don't need it. Coating it on just one side is more than enough.
Wow.
Okay.
Perfect.
So your preparation of this is now complete.
Wow.
Okay. We're going to go into either an oven or a smoker at 200 degrees for 4 hours.
Okay.
4 hours later, one thing I did forget to mention, what you want to do is about halfway through, go ahead and flip your bacon jerky over. That's going to help make sure you've got the same texture on both sides.
So that's at like the 2 hour mark.
About the 2 hour mark. Now you can take it out a little bit earlier. It just completely depends on the texture you're looking for. Again, the texture I'm looking for is that traditional beef jerky. One question you may be asking, can I do this in a dehydrator? It doesn't work as well in most dehydrators because most dehydrators aren't going to go over 165 degrees. And you really want to be doing this between 195 and 205 degrees. This is a low and slow process.
Yeah.
So, okay, so over here we have our oven version. And then over here we have the smoker version, and you can see they are pretty much the same. My oven is probably at a slightly higher temperature, so you can see there's a little bit difference in the darkness. However, they are the same texture and the same chewiness. Now, one thing you're going to see is when you first take these out, they do have a little bit of grease on here. You can go ahead and pat them dry with paper towel. They're also going to stiffen up a little bit more after they cool down. So we'll try this one first.
This is my favorite part.
This is the one from the smoker.
Dink. Mmm. Delicious.
Mmm.
Such a good chew.
Really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now we're going to go ahead and try the one from the oven. Mm.
Oh, dink.
Mm-hmm.
The same.
So good.
Mm.
The sweetness, the saltiness.
Perfect.
Absolutely love that.
Mm. But the plain is just as good as far as like the chew and everything.
Well, let's go ahead and try that. So this is the oven.
Dink. Mmm. You talk about portability for beef, butter, bacon, and egg.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about like ease. This is great. Make a big batch of this. You have to go on the road, no problem.
And here's the thing about this, because we are cooking this at a lower temperature over a very long period of time, you can see you're not losing it all.
No shrinkage.
You're not losing all of that fat. So, a lot of times when we cook bacon, we lose a lot of stuff. And this one, you didn't lose that much in there.
Think.
Perfect.
So good.
Every single time. So here we go. And just to give you an idea, from your 4 slices of bacon, again, we didn't really lose that much. You can see here the fat that's in here, which Rachel would probably just like to.
I would.
That's
just leave me alone with that and a little bit of salt.
Especially because some of the sriracha with the stevia goes down in there.
Yes.
Gives a little bit of flavor in
Flavored fat? Hello.
That's it. Super easy recipe. Go ahead and just make up a whole bunch of it. Here's the best part. If you have a vacuum sealer, we can go ahead and just put a bunch of
package those puppies
into our vacuum sealed bags. We'll go ahead and seal this up. Here comes Rachel's favorite part.
My favorite part.
And just like that,
you have a Christmas gift.
You've got, oh, that's a great idea.
I want that in my stocking, yo.
So we've got 4 slices of bacon jerky. Now, remember at the beginning of the video when I said we had stopped at that gas station, or I had stopped at that gas station? Their bacon jerky was 1 slice, $2 a slice.
Hello.
$2 a slice. And look at that. I've got a nice little package here, 4 slices of bacon jerky, nice and vacuum seal. Absolutely perfect. You can take this with you. You don't have to worry about grease everywhere. And anytime you need a little snack or a little meal while you're driving, you've got something.
Perfect.
Let us know down in the comment section if you make this recipe. Also, let us know some of the different seasonings you are going to try on your bacon jerky. Now, if you like seeing videos like this, take a look at some of the videos we have linked right over here. Also, make sure you take a look at the most recent video that I'm going to put right over there.
But whether you head this way or you head this way, don't forget to head this way. Subscribe to our channel and click the little bell icon, and that way every single time we're cooking up something delicious, you'll be alerted to it.
Until next time.
Bye.